Hey everyone, Rom here. It's now been 10 years since I started to do YouTube. Time really does fly like a fly, doesn't it? Anyway, I just wanted to make a video to mark this event and to assure you that I'm not dead yet. I might have put my YouTube career on hold to take a step back and to focus on more important professional and personal matters, but it's very important for me to acknowledge such a huge milestone. This channel might have been created in late 2012, but it really all began in 2009. I started off as a YouTube popper and was making short edits comparable to today's meme videos, but with a lot less effort. Then, the following year, I started to make Gmod Makidimas, and 2 deleted channels later, I've been consistently making Gmod videos until 2016, when I began to diversify my content a tiny bit, especially with a new channel to make 2D cartoons, until my interest in Gmod Makidimas dropped and I went on pause, and spent a little more time on drawing instead. But all these years I spent doing what I did were undeniably an important and defining part of my life, and partly made who I am today. Through the years, I entertained hundreds of people, I've made several friends, discovered dozens upon dozens of great YouTubers, many of whom inspired me, and I became more experienced, and I'm really grateful for all that. Again, it's all thanks to you, my viewers, that I managed to come this far, and I've been around for so long. I mean, if it weren't for you, showing your appreciation for what I make, subscribing, liking, commenting and sharing my videos, even if you're just a very few, I would have completely gave up. And despite the fact that I became more critical and skeptical of YouTube over time, I still would like to do YouTube again. I would like to continue doing something I really enjoy, even if I never be able to make a living out of it. Although I don't really have any future plans for the widgeting channel, I still have a few projects for it. I don't know when these videos will come out, and I can't promise anything about them, but I hope I still have fun making them, and if they get released, that you'll enjoy them. What I would like to do from now on is doing something I'd enjoy more, and developing my other channel RomWatt. I'm considering making some sorts of storytime animations, but more humor oriented. Some will be about video games, cartoons, and more broadly, anything I want to talk about or like. I may also make live action videos, or even do a mix of both animation and live action videos. On the other hand, I'd like to make videos in French on yet another channel. I'd make the French versions of the videos and animations I would make on RomWatt, but I'd mostly do live action videos. I'm more specifically considering making videos in the same kind of vein as John Juan, Peanut Butter Gamer or Scott the Wars, as the type of videos these guys make are surprisingly relatively uncommon on the French YouTube. I also would like to try doing live streamings, just to chill and hang out. I will either be drawing or playing video games, depending on my mood, and I could probably start doing art commissions. But I first need to get a job to sustain myself with, and to have my own place with a good internet, so I can be independent and without my family to bother me. I might have found a path to a job in graphic design, but it's not for sure as I'm recording this. And it's possible I could get my own apartment in the following months. I know I will have less free time if I take on a full-time or even a part-time job, but if I can afford to live on my own, I will use my spare time to make almost any type of content I want, as a new opportunity to experiment at first and to eventually grow as a creator and a person. All this to say, it's truly amazing that I've been around for so long, and I wish to stay even longer. And for that, I just want to say thank you for your continuous support and patience. Even when I make terrible mistakes, low quality stuff, or I'm being extremely inconsistent and lazy. I guess it's part of being a constantly experimenting artist. Who knows what's lying ahead of me? Hopefully I will get positive evolutions, improve my skills and become more confident, meet new and more people, and maybe even interact with some of my favorite creators one way or another and find my way. I will still get my good load of ups and downs. A lot of you will probably like the new stuff I make, others won't. Some of you may pass to something else, and others will join in. Regardless, the adventure continues, luckily for at least another 10 years, brighter and better than ever. I might sound dumb and cliché, and I may be saying too much, but I genuinely want to express as best as I can how I feel about having been on the internet for 10 years, how I'm doing today, and what I want to do next. I'm repeating myself, but thank you very much for being like the most abstract yet best second family I could ever have. Stay well and have some love. Rom out.